Greetings, friends. Friends, greetings once again today. Today, we are on a topic, a very contemporary topic that is being faced by the entire world, not only India, but the entire world. Today, I will try to be very, to the point, to the topic, and to the discussion that we are going to have today. It will not be too long, but it will not be too short, but enough to cover the topic that we are going to have discussion today. Everybody knows coronavirus. The way it is increasing its numbers across the world, the way it is increasing in each and every country across the world. No country has any solution. No country has got any vaccine, any hold of anything. Nobody knows what are the symptoms, symptomatic, asymptomatic, all kind of patients or infections are happening, taking place. Some countries which we are able to control it in the first instance are getting second or third infections or rate of infections, wave you can say, and they are again going to have a very, a kind of uphill task to control the spread or arrest of coronavirus. Today I'm going to discuss, or I'm going to focus the discussion concerning India. Although the pandemic coronavirus is touching each and every country in the world, but let me discuss today, or let me have a discussion today with you all on, or rather pertaining to India and Indian story or Indian story of coronavirus. I don't know why, but it gives us a feeling that coronavirus may not exit from India, or if it is able to exit from other countries, it may not be exiting from India. I don't know why this kind of feeling is sinking in our country. I'm not sure, but this kind of feeling or thinking is sinking in our country. The way we are growing up in the ladder of the countries, first we were at the bottom, then we came in the middle, now we are in the top 10. We were in the top 10 and now we are in top 3. And very recently we have come to the number 3 position in terms of total infections, total cases and total deaths also. And this rather, kind of ascension you can say, or this kind of progress you can say, the way India is progressing in terms of coronavirus, total number of cases, total number of infections and the total number of deaths taking place day by day, month by month, it gives me a feeling, or rather it gives us a feeling that corona, why not to exit from India or may exit from other countries, even if it is possible for other countries to exit, or for coronavirus to exit from their countries. I don't know why it is rather difficult for India to exit, or for coronavirus to exit from India. But before I start a discussion on this, let us have a discussion on, or let us have an idea about the statistics as on 30th of August. That means today, the top 3 countries in terms of total number of infections or cases and total number of deaths. United States of America, around 60 lakhs or 6 million. Total number of deaths, 187,000. Brazil is at number 2 with cases 38 lakhs or 3.8 million. With total number of deaths, 121,000. And then comes India with 36 lakhs cases or 3.6 million cases. And the total number of deaths around 64,000. The way it is progressing, the way India is progressing, it is going to take over Brazil very soon, at least in number of infections or cases. And sooner or later, maybe by the end of, or by the middle of next month, by mid-September, it is going to take over USA in terms of total number of cases and infections. In respect of total number of deaths, we need to see how long does it take for India to cross or to be to reach number 1 position. The corona statistics, as you can all see, is turning worrisome, particularly for India, as it is inching towards the number 1 spot in the world. Soon it is going to take over Brazil in total cases, total number of cases or total number of infections. By mid-September 2020, as I was telling you just now, India may overtake USA as well, becoming number 1. India can boast of being number 1 in the world on some count. That means this total number of cases on coronavirus, the way it is progressing, it can count itself as the number 1 country in the world. And then I don't know whether if it is a matter of pride or it is a matter of disdain, I'm not sure. But India will be number one or maybe number one in some count or the other in the world. And I don't know, it's an achievement for India, or it's kind of a glorified achievement for India. I'm not sure, but it's a kind of situation where each one of us need to be worried about how to tackle, what to do, and so that we are able to contain the spread of coronavirus. What is the reason behind my thought or my thinking of corona exiting other countries, but definitely not India? Why this kind of thinking or philosophy is sinking in my mind, or why I am having this discussion today with you all about this aspect that corona, why not to exit from India, even if it is possible for it to exit from other countries. There are very valid reasons for that. Let us discuss them one after another. Number one, USA President, Brazil President, and Indian Prime Minister all are bosom friends. Bosom friends means very fast friends. Best friends like to be in the prestigious Ivy League. There is a saying that birds of the same feather flock together. To make his friends happy and comfortable or proud, Indian Prime Minister will not like India to fall behind in this race to the top, so far as maintaining the number 1, 2 or number 3 position in coronavirus. Rather, Indian PM, Prime Minister, will try his best to get to the number 1 spot. Number 2, Indian Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi always says that God has made him very special. God has made him very special and bestowed upon him a special chip in his brain software, due to which he can only think big, rather huge and big about everything, anything, whatever. Whatever he thinks big, he thinks huge, he doesn't think small. In line with this thinking, he will not stop till India achieves number 1 spot, because he has the habit of thinking big, he has the habit of thinking huge. He cannot stop, or he cannot be satisfied till India reaches number 1 spot in terms of number of cases or infections in coronavirus, maybe number of deaths also. And the third one is first to achieve number 1 spot and then continue to be there will be a proud achievement for him and the country. It is understandable that he does not intend to take effective measures, actions, decisions, ideas, whatever, to contain or arrest the spread of coronavirus. Fourth, Indian selfish leaders and governments, central and state, do not have resources, any or all, whatever, like funds, willpower, inclination, etc., to handle coronavirus. None of the Indian leaders or politicians or governments, central or state, they are so far in the last 5 or 6 months, they have not shown anything like this. Next one is, nobody has seen Ram Rajya. Ram Raj, we talk very, very satisfyingly, very, very proudly that India had Ram Raj when Lord Ram was there after registering a victory over Sri Lanka when he defeated Ravan and came back to Ayodhya. People in India had experienced Ram Raj, but nobody has seen Ram Raj. But the way majority today in India appears to be happy, to be contented with the things that are placed today or that are there today, the current time is much, much better than Ram Rajya times. It appears that the way majority in India is happy today, the current time is much, much better than Ram Rajya times. The current great Indian leadership is greatest of all. Na bhuto, na bhavishyati, which has not happened in past and which will never happen in future. Then no correction, modification, improvement, etc. is desired, expected or required for anything, because the current Indian leadership thinks that they are the greatest of all times. They think that this kind of leadership has not happened in the past. This kind of leadership will not happen in the future. And perhaps majority of Indians think on those lines itself. Then no modification is required, no correction is required, no improvement is required in anything, on anything or for anything. And because of these reasons, perhaps each one of us should get a feeling that coronavirus may not exit from India, even if it is possible for it to exit from other countries. the current socio-economic political situation is best, then there is no point for coronavirus to exit from India and rock the boat so organized, solid, and settled under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In fact, every Indian should celebrate the enviable achievements on coronavirus by drumming tali, thali, and lighting diyas and mobiles, etc., etc. Our love for our Prime Minister and his efforts on coronavirus will ensure long-term happiness and prosperity for each one of us. The way he is toiling, the way he is laboring, the way he is claiming to do the labor or do the toiling, do the thinking, do the action, each one of us should feel proud of his efforts. And the way India is progressing in terms of coronavirus cases or infections, we should feel happy and we should feel like being happy, contented, satisfied, happiness and prosperous for a long time to come. Friends, this was all that I wanted to discuss today. But before I finish this discussion today, let me discuss something more also. Today, for last 2 weeks or 3 weeks rather, there is a buzz going on in the country. There are some examinations happening. IIT joint entrance examination. Then NEET is there. They are all being conducted by National Testing Agency. Then some university examinations are also happening. And a kind of deadline has been issued that by 30th September, all examinations should take place. If I don't touch on this topic of exams being conducted between 1st of September to 14th of September, this IIT joint entrance examination and NEET being by National Testing Agency, I think today's discussion will not be complete. They are telling that around 25 lakh students are registered for both these exams, engineering and medical exams. 25 lakh students. Now, if you count or include their parents also, for each child or each student, there will be 2 parents, father and mother, then another 50 lakhs. That means 25 plus 50, 75 lakhs. And if you include people, these students will have siblings also. 1 sibling, 2 sibling, whatever. And if we include the siblings also, then it becomes 25 lakhs plus 50 lakhs their parents. Plus if we take even 1 also, then another 25 lakhs. That means around 1 crore. And if we include their grandparents like Dada, Dadi, Nana, Nani and other relatives, very close relatives, then it may go to or may go beyond even 2 crores. That means 20 million people. They are all going through a kind of tension, stress, a kind of hellish, diabolical situation for the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks so far. Each one of us, or rather most of the people or students, they want exams to be postponed, but the government is hell-bent on conducting exams. July, August and September, they happen to be the rainy season. And during rainy season, otherwise also, there is not a tradition or history of happening or taking place of any exams across the country for last many decades, since independence or maybe earlier also. Still, corona or no corona, during this rainy season when rains take place, floods happen, many parts of the countries are isolated, they get cut off from rest of the country. Mobility of population is very, very difficult, if not impossible. And in these kind of trying situation or circumstances, in this kind of stressful circumstances, it is very difficult for people to travel from one place to another. And still, government is hell-bent on conducting. And then you add corona also, another problem. The corona means it is a problem, it is a pandemic never heard before, never seen before. Very extraordinary circumstance, very extraordinary situation. Still government is hell-bent on conducting exams. Everybody, they went to the Supreme Court, everybody is trying to, trying to postpone the exams for maybe 15 days or 1 month or whatever, so that the exams take place in October. By that time, corona may subside or may not subside, but at least this kind of other difficulty or other problems may not be there. But nobody is listening. Exams are going to take place, and more than 2 crore or 2.5 crore people are under stress, kind of hell going through, and students will have the maximum of strain and tension. What kind of exams they are going to do or conduct they are going to take, they only know. What kind of arrangements are there, only after happening of the exams we will come to know. But exams are going to happen, and students are under a lot of stress and tension so far as their exams are concerned. After the lockdown was removed, when unlock 1 started from June and July and August, the 3 months, this 90 days, these exams could have been conducted in a splintered way, splitting these exams on Sundays and Sundays. This could have been completed for during the last 3 months, but the government, instead of planning these exams in a better way, they are going to conduct it in the month of September. These are all points I wanted to discuss with you all, friends. Hope this discussion serves you some purpose and gives you some idea like what kind of situation we are having in our country, where we are leading ourselves to, and what kind of government ideas or measures are being implemented at the level of the government. Friends, thank you for being with me and have a great future ahead. All the best to each one of you, friends. Thank you.